Good evening, this is Akashvani Kohima. I'm Ningnem Hangsing with the Evening Bulletin. The headlines: Country celebrates Constitution Day to mark adoption of Indian Constitution. Prime Minister Narenda Modi says India is crushing terrorism with determination. Union Health Ministry to review preparedness measures against respiratory illnesses in view of emerging public health situation in China, and Governor of Nagaland Ganesan Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio greets Rengma community on occasion of Ngada festival. Now the news in detail. Constitution Day was celebrated across the country today. Every year, the 26th of November is celebrated as Constitution Day to mark the adoption of the Indian Constitution by the Constituent Assembly. The Constituent Assembly of the country formally adopted the Constitution on this day in 1949, which came into force on the 26th of January 1950. In 2015, the government decided to celebrate this day to promote constitutional values among citizens. On this occasion, President Draupadi Murmu unveiled the father of the Constitution, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar's statue in the Supreme Court today. Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud and other judges of the Supreme Court were also present. To commemorate the 73rd Samvidhan Divas Constitution Day, the Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs had made arrangements for all citizens to participate in the Constitution quiz and online reading of the preamble. The ministry made 2 web portals operational to ensure maximum Jan Bhagidari, readpreamble.nic.in for online readings of the preamble to the Constitution in 22 official languages and English, and constitutionquiz.nic.in portal for online quiz on Bharat. Meanwhile, Raj Bhavan Kohima observed Constitution Day of India in the presence of Nagaland Governor Ganesan. On the occasion, the participants also read out the preamble of the Constitution. Prime Minister Narenda Modi today paid homage to the people who lost their lives in the 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks. Addressing the nation in his Man Ki Baat program on Akashvani, Modi said the nation can never forget this day, the 26th of November, as it was on this very day that the country had come under the most dastardly terror attack. He asserted that India is now quelling terror with full determination. The Prime Minister highlighted that the 26th of November is also significant because it was on this very day in 1949 that the Constituent Assembly had passed and adopted the Constitution of India. He added that on the 125th birth anniversary of Baba Saheb Ambedkar in 2015, the government had decided to observe the 26th of November as Constitution Day. The Prime Minister said that since the Constitution came into force in 1950, a total of 106 amendments have been carried out till now. He noted that in consonance with the times, circumstances and requirements of the country, various governments carried out amendments at different times. On the topic of Vocal for Local, the Prime Minister said the success of Vocal for Local is opening the doors to a developed India, prosperous India. On water conservation, the Prime Minister said water security is one of the biggest challenges of the 21st century. Stressing on conserving water, Modi said Amrit Sarovars are being built in every district of the country. President Draupadi Murmu paid homage to the valiant security personnel of the 26/11 Mumbai terror attack who laid down their lives for the motherland. In a social media post today, she said the nation stands with their families and loved ones in honoring the memory of the brave souls. Recalling their supreme sacrifice, the President urged the countrymen to renew their pledge to battle terrorism in all forms. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar has paid homage to the brave souls who lost their lives in the 26/11 terror attacks. In a social media post, the Vice President said that the nation salutes the courage of its country personnel who made the ultimate sacrifice to protect the countrymen. He said their resilience inspires the countrymen to stand united against terror and work towards a safer, more peaceful world. Union Health Ministry has decided to review preparedness measures against respiratory illnesses in view of emerging public health situation in China. The ministry has advised states and union territories to immediately review public health and hospital preparedness measures after recent reports of surge in respiratory illness in children in northern China. The ministry said the government is closely monitoring the situation and there is no need for any alarm. All states and union territories have been asked to implement operational guidelines for revised surveillance strategy in the context of COVID-19. They have been asked to closely monitor trends of influenza-like illness, ILI, and severe acute respiratory illness, SARI, particularly in children and adolescents. This news comes to you from Akashvani Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News On Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Governor of Nagaland Ganesan has greeted the Rengma community on the occasion of Ngada festival. In his message, the governor said, Ngada festival is a celebration of the post-harvest with thanksgiving to the Almighty God for His bountiful blessings. It is a festival of merrymaking and rejoicing, good wishes for good luck and prosperity. It is also the festival to forgive whatever wrongs or misdeeds committed in the past, and it also marks the beginning of new relationships and peace treaties. The Governor has called on the people to celebrate the festival by invoking a new spirit of goodwill, forgiveness and understanding to usher in peace and unity in our land. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio also extended Ngada greetings to the Rengma community. He expressed hope that the post-harvest festival remind the people afresh of the Almighty's blessings and strengthen bonds. The Chief Minister wished the people good health and prosperity on the occasion. Union Minister for Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying Purushottam Rupala has said there should be dairy cooperatives in every village of the country to utilize the untapped potential in rural areas. He said it will generate employment as well as support the food security in the country. Rupala was speaking as chief guest at the National Milk Day 2023 celebration in Guwahati today. The day honors the 102nd birth anniversary of Dr. Verghese Kurian, the father of the White Revolution in India. The Union Minister conferred the National Gopal Ratna Awards, one of the highest national awards in the field of livestock and dairy sector during the event. Women and Child Development Ministry is actively involved in supporting the Vikshit Bharat Sankalp Yatra across the country. The ministry is participating under the Meri Kahani, Meri Zubani initiative. It aims to register beneficiaries from all Gram Panchayats to speak about their experiences and the impact that the Anganwadi services have had on their lives. The Yatra aims to educate the masses about various schemes and their benefits to motivate people to enroll in the relevant schemes. The ministry has also asked states to undertake Swast Balak Spardha during these yatras and felicitate healthy children. Union Minister for Youth Affairs and Sports Anurag Singh Thakur today launched the mascot, logo, jersey and theme song for the first ever Khelo India Para Games at a function in New Delhi. The first ever Khelo India Para Games will be held from 10th to 17th of next month. Over 1,400 participants from across 32 states and union territories, including Services Sports Control Board, are expected to participate in the maiden Khelo India Para Games. The para athletes will compete for honors in 7 disciplines, including para athletics, para shooting, para archery, para football, para badminton, para table tennis, and para weightlifting. The events will be held in Indira Gandhi Stadium, shooting range in Tughlaqabad, and the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. And now to end the news, the headlines once again. Country celebrates Constitution Day to mark adoption of Indian Constitution. Prime Minister Narenda Modi says India is crushing terrorism with determination. Union Health Ministry to review preparedness measures against respiratory illnesses in view of emerging public health situation in China. And Governor of Nagaland Ganesan, Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio greets Rengma community on occasion of Ngada festival. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Have a pleasant night.